Okay, so obviously I guess it's obvious why I'm making this video. It's kind of like a YouTube culture, a YouTube ritual. That's calling my name to do this. Every time a YouTuber reaches a certain milestone, they'll make some kind of video saying thank you or like mention it. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm a little late. Here I am. I mean, based on the title, I guess it's pretty obvious. Obviously, I'd like to thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Well, right now it's 180, which is crazy. I know I'm like 2 weeks late to this, but I'm gonna just go off. I wish I made this video a lot earlier, because like how I was feeling before was definitely a lot more deeper compared to now. Not that the feeling has completely subsided. I think I said in like one of the first videos of like this year that I'm not gonna hit 100 subscribers, even though that I had 92. Like even 2 years ago, maybe I didn't even think I would get to this number because of how slow the channel was moving. And yes, looking at it realistically, this is still a significantly small number compared to many others. But this number is definitely better than 99 or a 98. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to say thank you. And that it's really like awesome that I am kind of in this position where, and I don't want to mention it, right? Because I don't want to say something in case I jinx myself. That's like kind of a thing with me where I don't acknowledge a certain thing because I don't want to like ruin the flow potentially or like jinx myself out of it. But I think it's appropriate to say it now. We're on a move, okay? Things are starting to look up, kinda. I don't want to fully acknowledge it. I mean, but anyway, like, yeah, I'm really happy, obviously, that we hit 100 subscribers. And, like, freaking, I didn't even think I'd get to 100 if, like, since, like, a year ago. I'd never thought that I would reach this number because, like, I just don't think I'm that entertaining. And, like, yeah, you can argue that I'm probably still not entertaining because I've been doing this for like 3 years now, and you've only hit 100 subscribers now. Oh my gosh, Les, you're absolutely garbage, bro. You only hit 100 subscribers after 3 years. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I know that the numbers shouldn't get to me, it does matter. Like every time when a YouTuber or someone says like, don't look at the numbers and care about them, it's often like big YouTubers whose videos are constantly succeeding, who are uploading at a consistent rate or at a point of their life where they're basically happy and wealthy and all this type of stuff. Obviously, I am not in this position, but I try to ignore that as much as possible and obviously try to better myself as being entertaining so I can attract more of an audience. And I'm not gonna lie, there's often times where I'm just like, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep streaming? Why do I keep uploading? Like I could use this time for something else. But the truth is, it's just I love doing this, and it's something that I would like to do in terms of earning a salary from it, like earning money to be able to sustain myself. And I know it like sounds dumb because a lot of people look at YouTube as like, oh, it's not a job, have a wake up call. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had many of these encounters where I've been literally told to look at it realistically. You know, and obviously more recently, it's becoming more realistic that YouTube won't just be the thing where I'm gonna spend my life doing it. I mean, but to disclaim, I'm not gonna quit, and I don't plan on quitting. I do plan to continue YouTube, but dedicate my time to other things, I guess. Even though I only do one stream and one upload a week. I mean, somehow I'm still trash at that. But either way, I'm not stopping the flow. And I'm obviously really grateful because it's like, it's some spur of hope that there's just potential, you know. And I know it sounds dumb because like a small amount of YouTubers are really successful. Like there's a lot of people on this platform, and there's a lot of people who are like a lot more better than me, I would say, editing wise, entertaining wise, like thumbnail wise, like everything, you know. Like I still have the same banner from when I did YouTube from 1 year. And it's like I really want to change it, but I'm just not that creative. I haven't come up with an idea. Or rather, I have, but I just don't know how to make it, you know? Like a lot realistically, I wish, like I honestly love doing what I do here. And obviously, I'm just not earning some kind of money or any hints of like, okay, we're growing now, there's potential to be making some expenditure. As much as it's a small sign that like every Friday Night Funkin' stream, I'm getting like a small amount of subscribers now on a consistent basis. It's like the growth is still not enough. And I'm not saying this as like a sob story, you know, but like I really do wish I could do this forever, dude. Like everyone has things that they love doing or things that they look up to doing, and this is one of these things. And sometimes I really do like say like, why did it have to be YouTube? Because realistically, it's not like a realistic thing to do, you know? Or not like realistically, there's a chance, but the chances are very slim. Like I said, this is not a sob story, but You know what? Maybe it is. I don't even know, dude. But I just wish I could do this consistently. Wake up and it's like, let's make a new video. Let's do another stream. Let me go with other content creators and make something. But I can't because obviously I'm not at that point, and I highly doubt I'm going to be at that point. You know what I'm saying? And even life is just generally getting busier. So any opportunities to be more consistent on YouTube are just down the drain, I guess. But I don't think I'm trying hard enough either, which is why I really dislike the fact that I really kind of like dislike myself as a content creator, because it's like I'm not putting in the work as much as like other people are. Like you have people like PewDiePie who are uploading every single day, playing a certain game for hours. I mean, yes, he has an editor, but to be fair, he spends like a lot of time on his videos. And fair to him, he is an entertaining person. You look at people like Mr. Beast who's using like money to do all these great things for other people, and also coming with these freaking great ideas of like eating gold pizza or something. Like honestly, I do wish I could engage with some of these things, you know, or do some of these things where I'm at this point at YouTube where I'm wealthy enough to be able to help others, you know, or be at a point where I can help others, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like I'm satisfied with myself, I'm happy in life now, or happy financially, and now I can go help all these other people like random Twitch streamers or like gaming companies or all this other jazz. I mean, but like I said, I don't plan on quitting YouTube, but it's kind of like all these things are kind of demotivating. But obviously hitting 100 is, well, it is motivating. As much as like, yes, it's a 100 people subscribe to me. Such as, yes, it's better than what I had before, but it's still not enough to be able to rely on YouTube for money. And even so, I don't even have a partnership, to be honest. But it's a spur of hope, which I hate, because like every time when I think like, oh my gosh, is this the time? Is this like gonna be the point where everything goes north? And it's kind of like a jinx of myself, dude. Like I'm constantly jinxing myself out, and that's what I'm trying to like not focus on. Like I'm just trying to continue with YouTube, do what I'm doing without a thought of like, hey, I need to blow up, but I can't. Now, I'm not asking for some kind of help either. Like you don't have to go plug me to like your freaking peoples and families and friends and whatever. It's just, I guess it turned from a thank you to here's my little sob story. I mean, but to be fair, it's compared to others, it's not that sad. Like you have people like, what was that one Fortnite YouTuber actually? Okay, I don't know who, but I know he's a friend of McCreamy. And it's not Daniel Harrison, it's the other one, the one who constantly wears a Renegade Raider skin. You probably don't know Fortnite or any of what I'm talking about, but basically this YouTuber, he had a, well, not necessarily struggled at life, but he was grinding content from a pretty young age, I would say, and he only hit 1 million subscribers, I believe, last year. I mean, not that he was doing bad or anything. He was steadily growing, but not enough to be able to do what he loved. But he was at the point where Fortnite was blowing up and stuff, and now he was, you know, doing videos with McCreamy, and everything was going north. And now he's at a point where he's doing what he loves and is financially stable from that. Like I want to be in that position, but I'm really aware, especially now, of course, that you can't have everything in life. But I guess the one thing that I hate is that it had to be the one thing that I struggled with most in life to figure out. Like from years ago, I knew that I wanted to do YouTube. It was like the one true thing that I really, really wanted. Like I never had such a big want over something like YouTube, and I'm not a very impulsive person. Like, and I don't often want things, you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense, or want things on like a large scale, such as like YouTube, I guess. But now for the fact with that, and like you have other people who get like lots of big wants that they want, like, I don't know, something stupid, like they wanted a freaking, I don't know, they just wanted like, or they just spend money or spend time into things which are ultimately like they don't need to, and it's a waste of money. I mean, not that I'm saying I've actually put money into YouTube. I mean, I kind of have, but like these are really like use these in other things as well type of investments, I guess. Well, not really. I haven't really put money into YouTube. Okay, I put zilch. Let me say that. I think I've lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, I wasn't really a like I want this, I want that type of person, you know, and like let's spend a lot of money on it type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really a beggy type of person, and I mean, I wouldn't say at least, or at least on like a large scale of things, you know. And like for the first thing that I actually wanted and really, really wanted was YouTube. And I was impulsive about it as well. And I think that's related to one of my biggest mistakes on YouTube, is that I stepped onto the scene not to like have fun and like upload videos whenever I wanted to, but it's like, this is what I want to do. Let's start uploading this, and let's do it on a weekly basis in this order, and like do it professionally and stuff. off the get-go. I think one of my biggest problems is that I stepped onto the scene wanting to do it forever. And often you hear with content creators that they wanted to do these certain things, or they opened a YouTube channel and like they were only posting, editing, and uploading for fun. It was really the first really wanting type of thing I had. I don't really know how to put it into like words and describe it properly, so I'm just calling it really wants. And I really wanted to do it, and yes, it's been 3 years, and I'm not gonna lie, like main motivation is pretty much from the numbers at this point. I mean, but okay, it's not bad as in like, oh my gosh, I think about the numbers like all the time, and like I think about the numbers and it's like makes me sad. Okay, well it does kind of. Alright, let me try and explain my case before I sound like some guy who only cares about money. I do YouTube because I love it, okay? And if I was investing time into something because I purely wanted to earn the money from it, then I wouldn't spend so much time on it. And I've done this for like multiple things, I'd assume. With YouTube, I've kept it up. I mean, yeah, I don't have the same burning, fiery passion as I did 3 years ago, but it's still there. And the main reason for that is because it wasn't growing, because the channel isn't growing the way that I expected or wanted it to grow. Not like, yes, if I suddenly like woke up and it was 1 million subscribers, I'm not gonna lie to you. Freaking how that passion would be back quicker than you can say, I don't know, cheese. And yeah, like the motivation would obviously be there. But I'm not gonna act like I'm some kind of saint as well, like I'm being honest. He's like, I've been spurting random BS for nearly 20 minutes, dude. What the heck? This isn't related to like 100 subscribers at all. It's just me venting kinda. But obviously I am really grateful because it has spurred the hope, which I hate because it's the same hope that ends up like causing me kind of pain. Like I sound really like a sad sob, like, oh my gosh, like he's so worried that his YouTube channel won't succeed. Oh, so what? I don't have money. I live in the shack. Oh, what? Your puny little YouTube channel isn't gonna succeed? Well, guess what? My mother died of cancer and we have to pay hospital bills that we can't afford. I mean, I guess that's also one of the things, because I think that the problem that I have right now is really minuscule compared to many other people and even my past, you know what I'm saying? But I really, regardlessly, just really want it to work. If I had a really want to something to happen, I want this really want to work. But obviously you can't have everything in the world. And even though I say that, it still sucks. I mean, I guess either way, I think I should start being a lot more thankful now and stop venting because I sound like such a peen. Obviously, thank you guys so much because now you spurred this hope in me, even though it is the same hope that I really dislike because it ends up hurting me the most. Okay, well, not hurting me the most. Jesus Christ, I sound so sad. It ends up being like a false hope kind of thing. Like that's how I would describe it and how it feels like. Yeah. Anywho's, it is motivational regardlessly. And I am very grateful to be in this position where I can say that I have over 100 subscribers. Yes, it did take 3 years, but so what? I guess things takes time, and hitting 100 subscribers had to be there. And obviously, as much as I dislike this false hope, I still hope that I can be in a position where I can do this, to the point of earning money from it being a sustainable job. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling on. You know what it is, guys. Peace. Okay, so there's some things I have to disclaim because I sound absolutely garbage. So I'm really trash at communicating my feelings and whatever, and all that cringy jazz. So a lot of things sound really over-exaggerated in this video. And also in terms of the situation with McCreamy's like friend YouTuber thing, I think it was actually a pretty sad story. I don't exactly remember the video, but it was when he hit 1 million subscribers, he made a video about it. And like he was saying like all the struggles that he went through. And like, I think it had something to do with medical issues and not being able to afford some things as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yo!